Oh boy! Hey everybody, I have never been so nervous to hit the scene change button when streaming in my life. I don't know why, but I've just got this, I don't know, this weird feeling right now. Hey, Bookishly Becca, how's it going? Hello to everyone in chat. There's way too many people for a change to say hello to. Hope you're all doing fantastically well on this. Did Phoebe just pluck a weed for me? Good job, Phoebe. Wow, how about that? Neophoria, hello. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Jammer Lynn the Wizard. I'm going to call you Jam. Red Arrow. Emiko, how's it all going? This is important. I can probably lose my job if I don't quit. Go do your assignment. It's more important than New Leaf. You can always watch New Leaf another time. For those of you who do not know, and for those of you on YouTube, I'm rubbing my hands together. This, I think, is a nervous habit. And those who are watching on YouTube, because this is going to be uploaded to YouTube afterwards in bite-sized episode-length chunks. I started a New Leaf Town when the game came out in June 2013, I think. So 6 years ago, and I played it for 2 years on the channel and then stopped playing. Now, it's been 4 years. I'm not overly happy with how the town ended up. I just wanted to sort of get it done. I've been watching Simply Press Start play. I've wanted to play it now, and I thought we would all play together and have some fun. So, fixing up Moriwood is the aim of the game. I hate to see how my town looks right now since I stopped playing. We're about to see how Moriwood looks. I have been playing a smidge because I wanted to get the secret storage upgrade, so I've been doing some bug hunting. And Moriwood is looking pretty bad. It's been 84 years, give here. I did that on Twitter already. So also, another thing is, my town is set, I think, 3 or 4 hours behind because I work. Also, yeah, my letterbox is like rammed right now. Because I work and because I'm usually not here during the day, I've set my clock back 3 hours so that we can have more sort of daylight time. Also, let me know how everything sounds, if I'm too loud, if I'm too quiet, if the game's too loud, too quiet. I've been doing some testing. Hey, Tatum, thank you very much for that sub. New notification down there as well. I worked hard on that. That was cool. You can now use the gyroid love. Everything sounds cool. Fantastic. And the other thing that I want to do as well is move the Brewster emote down to tier 1 if I hit that 15 goal. Whoop, that way. I've got my webcam mirrored, so... Hey Matsuri, how's it going? Right. So, I said I would when it was... Oh yes, good point. Thank you very much, Tatum. So, I figured for the beginning, for those of you who haven't seen my town, I would do a bit of a town tour while picking up weeds and stuff like that, because we are fixing up the town. So this is my house. If you guys want to look inside the house, we can, but for now I think we'll avoid that. We're not going to start a totally new town. No, it's fixing up Moriwood. We've got a lot to do, but basically I am going to basically gut Moriwood and fix it up. That's the plan. Get your mail. No, I refuse. So, this is one of the areas which is going to remain mostly the same. This is my little garden. My house is backed up right behind to the river here, which I really like, and then the waterfall on the cliffside. These are hydrangea bushes. Empty your mail. You can't make me... I think the reason why I'm not is because I've got most of my mail already taken up. I don't even know why. Like I said, it's been 84 years. Is the town hacked? Looks gorgeous. No, I've never hacked. Never hacked. Will we be playing together? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, we've got some topiary bushes here as well, and the flower arch leading. So that area is going to stay... Peer pressure him. No, I refuse. Look at it. It looks amazing. Just wiggling back and forth. So yeah, this area is going to stay mainly the same. Now, everything south from here, not a fan of. You can't make me. Out of sight, out of mind. This person moved here, which I'm not a fan of. Who is this? Barbara. So most of this is going to change. I don't really have an area name for this, but I believe in my videos I called this like the autumn tulips because the black and the orange looked autumny. It's bothering me too. Well, we're out of the way now. This is Rosie's house, and we've got the pink and the purple flowers around. How many 4-leaf clovers do you reckon I'm going to get? Everything south of here is going south. Good job, Tatum. And it begins. So we have the instrument cluster here with some bamboo and purple pansies. I do like the instrument shelter, but I'm probably going to end up moving it. The purple pansies aren't a good fit for the bamboo, so I'll probably change that as well. I'm good, Lucas. How are you doing? We've got the lighthouse again, surrounded by like a double diagonal stripe of lilies, violets. Hey, Lizabelle, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Found it annoying when a new villager moves in, the house will be placed in a very inconvenient area. Yeah, so I've got a plan for villagers, but we're not going to get around to it today because we've got too much to do. This is Phoebe's house, whites and orange cosmoses. Thank you for the host, Lucas. So here is an area which, again, I'm not too fond of. I wanted like a compact assortment of trees. So I put a load of fruit trees and I tried to match the colour of the villager that was living nearby. So this is Rudy's house. We got some different colour pansies, and of course I tried to match the colour of the fruit on the trees as well. We got some carnations back there too. Thank you, I'm British. Down here, this is one of the things which I'm keeping. I really like this about my town. I called it Seashell Shore. Try saying that 5 times fast. So we have alternating, well, I don't think they're alternating, I think they're random. We have random fruit trees on the beach here, coconut and bananas. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to offset the trees to the back, because normally you see them along the coast. And then I outlined a path using shells, and then behind the shells I planted a bunch of, oh, I completely forgot this existed. I planted a bunch of white carnations. So, hey, thanks for the follow. Imiko? I'm probably saying that wrong. And then back here we have our little sunbathing area. I think I call this Coral Cove. So there we go. Sup, everyone from Finland? How's it going? Trying to pinpoint your UK accent with not much luck. It's because you won't get it. I have what's called a military accent. It's not regional, it's just British, so good luck. A couple of people know in here whereabouts from Britain I live, and they also know why I refuse to divulge such information. Just call me Emmy. Gotcha, I'll try and remember. Emmy? Emi? There's multiple ways. So this is Seashell Shore, and one of my favourite parts of the town, and one of the more unique ideas I think I had. Essex? No. Not happened. Not Essex. Up here is the fabled area where I got my first blue rose. Puts up hand. Yes, Pepper knows. And we have a secret beach over there, which I never do anything with. Hey, Dimples, thank you for the follow. And Tudor Sloth, again, thank you for the follow. All those Pokeball sounds going off, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so, following back along the beach, obviously we got no weeds to pick up here, which is fine. Best place in the UK. Sarcasm. I say nothing. Okay, so continuing along. So we have Rudy's house. I'm going to carry on south along the river here. Oh, this? Who is this? This is Shep, I believe. Yeah, Shep still hasn't moved out. How about that? Flurry just asked to move. No, Flurry was one of my original villagers in, I think, New Leaf, actually. I think New Leaf. Okay, so this is Rudy's house, no, sorry, Shep's house. Nothing too fancy going on over here. This, not quite sure what I was doing here. Blue and yellow is a horrible mix. Sorry, I'm still sort of checking for weeds behind trees. Hey, E-Cook, thank you for the follow. So, over here we have one of the longest ongoing projects. Yes, so much nature. And the thing is, Joe, hello, thank you for coming and joining me today. The thing is, all of this was done by me, like, naturally. I didn't hack it or anything. I did have someone who I don't believe is here today, but if she is, then I'd be very surprised, called Jamie. She helped me gather a lot of villagers that I wanted, and a lot of flowers as well, especially towards the end. I just opened up the game for the first time in like 6 months. None of my villagers have moved. I missed Dale's story, YouTube vlog. Shame about what happened. Yeah, that wasn't for me. So, this is Moriwood Park. This was the longest ongoing project I had in Moriwood, and I'm not happy with it. Really not happy with it. So if we come down here, we've got like a tree stump here. Everyone kept moving here as well. That was the annoying part. Everyone kept moving their house in the park. You'll notice I'm a big fan of the bushes. I use bushes a lot to outline things in my town. Oh, we actually have a campsite visitor as well. So this area here was all meant to be dirt, like dirt paths. I was planning on making this look like a playground. I remember, Jamie, we're seeing everything you created in the original series again too. Yeah, when I first walked around town, I completely forgot like what the majority of the things I'd done was. It's crazy. It took us forever to get this, the climbing frame, but I was so glad when I finally got it. So this was meant to be sort of like a dirt playground area where kids would run around and play. Use them to body a paths. Yes, that's my favorite design. And then this would be like where the adults sit and watch their kids play, weirdly, and stuff like that. It's very prominent in my town, Osaka. Ah, yes. And then we have the campfire. So a lot of this is, I don't know, a lot of it didn't have a lot of purpose. So, like these paths, oops, pitfall trap. These paths were very winding, and that's one of the things I loved about using dirt paths instead of like paths which you place down, is I liked how natural they looked. Around the park fountain here, I'm not too much of a fan of this either. I mean, it's just a bunch of flowers that really just don't look right. So, I remember all of the flowers behind the bushes here. The yellow and white tulips. I called them something like lemonade tulips. Fire camp song. Unfortunately, I don't think you can dance at this one. I think this is something I learned on Crystal's stream, is that you can dance at the campfire at Harvey's. Cry, my hair is falling out due to damage. My hair has fallen out due to genetics, so picked up the bad straw there, didn't I? Alright, up here we have, unfortunately, the area where Lobo used to live. Or Wolfgang, I forget which one. They're both two of my favourites. Also the little sign with the park pointing down. I love that. It's great. Also, the great thing is, it doesn't... Oh, it does. But the seashell shore pattern isn't here. Hey, Phantom Gaming 92, if that's the year you were born in. That's the same year I was born in. Thank you for the follow. It's late at night when you can dance at the campsite. Oh, so you can't do it during the day. There was a weed. There was a weed. Where is the weed? Sophie, where was it? I must have missed it. Back at the park? Was it at the Lobos? My town is a cat/wolf town. That's awesome. Everyone's got like different things. I think I'm just going to just mainly pick the villages that I like the most, and the villages that I had like in my other towns that I really liked. In the park. 2 years older than you. Oh, okay. That's great. I would love Lobo, but I have no room for him. Lobo's great. Whereabouts was the weed? There it is. Was that the one? Thank you. By the campfire. I think I got it. Thanks, Sophie. It's gonna be a job getting all of these. Okay, so over by retail. Retailers over here. This is the Jamie Monument. This was dedicated to Jamie for helping me out with the town so much. I don't know if that's staying. It might be. Because I really like it, and it doesn't interfere too much. I love the little bushes and plants we have going on here. Just saw you were streaming, and apparently wasn't following you before. The horror. We're both born in the same year. How about that? This is where my campsite landed, so I'm not happy with that. Obviously, that's got to change. We've got to chop down some trees. The flowers behind Reese's and Cyrus's, one of my favourites. The pink tulips and blue pansies, you don't think they work well together, but because they clash so much, it looks really cool and it matches the building. So, really like that. That's definitely staying. But we've got to do some rejigging to get into the campsite here. So, anyway, moving towards the east, back towards my house, there's a lot of stuff over here. Is this one of my original villages? Lolly, yes, I put Lolly there. I remember that. That was fun. So, behind the... oh, that's the Moriwood town flag, by the way. Or in front of the town hall, we have the flower clock and a bunch of flowers. But behind the town hall is another one of my favourite things, which is going to be staying. This is the Moriwood Lumberyard, with strategically placed 4-leaf clovers, by the way. I'm keeping those because I meant to put them there. That looks like something that I buried. I'll leave it because I don't want to dig it up. So this is a collection of every single special stump pattern you can get in the game, which took forever to get the musical note one, which is right here. So I love these. These are great. As well as this is the place where I keep my silver axe, because gotta keep one of them handy. And we got some Jacob's ladders and some mushrooms hanging around with some white lilies as well. One of my favourite parts of town, keeping that. Might rejig it a little bit, might not. Okay, heading east again. If we go south this way, this I believe I called the Woodland Walkway. Again, it was another sort of natural shaped path that I wanted to do. Because I'm, again, going with dirt paths. I did so well with the patterns, thank you. I wanted to sort of keep things natural. I didn't want to use pattern paths, I wanted to go with dirt paths, so that's what this is. And it sort of forks off down here, or it forks off to the left to the town centre. Which, by the way, Phoebe, admiring the Dazzlebound logo on the floor there. I love how you name all the different areas. Definitely going to be keeping that. So obviously we've got the biggest town tree there as well. Favorite part of my town, bizarrely, is my graveyard. Yeah, there's parts of towns which you put a lot of effort into and you're super proud of. So definitely show pride in your town. This is another one of my favorite areas of the town. South of the town tree, we have, I think, what I call the Zen Garden. So we have bamboo and white cosmoses, which look really cool together. I really like the bamboo and the white cosmoses, and the police station. And then if we head to the other side... Oh, hey, Rudy. What's up? I can see it. That aura flows around you. It says bamboo flooring. It speaks the truth. You can have it because I don't want it. Yep, sure. Savannah gave it to me... Not Savannah. Sahara gave it to me like 2 days ago. This town is so pretty. Thank you, Tudor. Mine starts more developed near the train station and starts to get more and more foresty. Ooh. You see, I like foresty towns, and I like the cedar trees, and they can only grow in the north, so that's why my top area is more foresty. Okay, and then this is the other part of the Zen Garden, where we've got the Zen bench, all of the bushes. The bamboo is planted in a way so that they won't sprout extra sprouts, believe it or not. The pink and black cosmos is not a huge fan of them. Like how my town turned out so far. Cool. Again, if you're happy with your town, that's all that matters, really. Yeah, the pink and black cosmoses I'm not a big fan of, but that can change as well. This rock right here, which apparently we can sit on rocks now. What is this nonsense? This is the fake rock. It's in a really good place, so I'm going to keep it there. Hey, Makoto. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to be playing New Leaf again. I'm glad to actually be looking forward to playing it again. Oh, hello. There's a weed. So yeah, this is the town plaza. If we head this way, in this fixing up project, are you going to be doing other things, or is it purely developing the town? Other things such as what? I haven't really considered much else, really, but here we have Gruff. Best house placement ever. Leading on up to the cafe here, which, yeah, Gruff, buddy, you're gonna go. I never invited him into the town, he just moved. It's like the worst house placement ever. Emmy and Lizabelle, thank you very much for those hosts. Gruff, why? Yeah, luckily, I don't think he took out many hybrids. I think by the looks of it, I had purple tulips with a border of red tulips. He must really like coffee. You know, I just imagine him moving into town and being like, where shall I move? He's like, how about right in front of the cafe? That way I can just walk out my door and just grab a coffee. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have the iron bench. Again, I really like that public works project. It's probably not going to stay. North of the town plaza, we have the Rainbow Road. Just sort of outward chevron design, I guess, of different coloured roses. I like coffee. Like, a lot. Gruff has picked a rough place to have his house. Oh, Tatum. Good job. Good job. Ignore all this. This is the stuff I had in my pockets when I was trying to get money for... What was I getting money for? Secret storage, because that's going to be another important part. The town train station, which is just normal because I haven't had enough visitors to turn it into anything else. Over here, who do we have? We have Derwin. He's a duck. I think I just got lucky with him. I didn't want him. Someone's watered a flower. I didn't want him. He just moved in and he just happened to already fit the theme, so I was like, you can stay. Do we have anyone over here? Yes, we do. I think this is Pashmina. Yeah. Don't like Pashmina. Like talking to villager minigames they added. Maybe. Obviously, I'm going to be talking to villagers when I get them in here because I'm going to try using amiibo cards to scan in the villagers that I want. So that's going to happen eventually. But obviously, yeah, we're going to have to talk to them in order to keep them in town and stuff. And then over here we have Chris's orange tree. If you didn't know, Chris, aka Cleffer Notes, he was the first person to come to my town, and he donated an orange. Also, Zane, the Ice Warrior, and Cold Beady Eyes, thank you for the follow. So I wanted to sort of commemorate him. Train! There's a train! It's your favourite villager. Ooh, Wolfgang, for sure. So I wanted to commemorate Chris, and put a bunch of orange flowers around here, planted the first orange tree there, and had a nice little yellow bench, which is orange enough for me. If you didn't know as well, if you were here for the start of the stream, the tune that was playing was actually composed by Chris. It was the Wild World orchestrated theme. You can find it on his YouTube channel. I just thought it was very fitting. So... that's Moriwood. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. No, we are going to be fixing up Moriwood, starting with... actually, I want to go into my house because I unlocked the secret storage yesterday, or I paid it off yesterday. So we should have the secret storage if I go into my house.